Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank 2. I have two people on the help desk with me today and I will let them introduce themselves.
This is Laylight. State the nature of your inquiry.
This is Speedball. Press 2 if you are not trying to talk to Speedball.
Beep. So, last time we had a technical glitch with the game and a whole bunch of cuts in a cutscene started to repeat itself. Hold on.
Find time to get
Restore.
access to new guns when you've been stranded on a desert planet. The uplink must be really good through this thing.
Yeah. 100,000 for the bouncer. Ooh.
The bouncer.
The bouncer.
That
Didn't I
is a
play
big barrel on that thing.
I'm thinking, did some of the developers of this game go on to make Bulletstorm?
I don't know
not
the
sure.
answer to that question.
I'm not sure.
Because the bouncer was a gun from that game as well. Well, hold on, let me just call up my map here. There's... Okay.
That's how to
yeah,
make an impression.
Yeah. I forgot that the first one here was the desert, not the ice one. But spoilers, though.
The implications of the map are fairly clear, but first we've got a tunnel to go through.
Looks like a giant frowny face.
Yeah, these are... We're kind of in the... I don't know if you want to necessarily say denouement of the kind of high-tension climax we had in the earlier episode, but yeah, I remember those things being a lot more aggressive than they actually are. They're just kind of scuttling towards you. Yeah, okay, the flies. Yeah, the flies are, I remember, being a lot more serious. Ooh, hey,
Unfortunately-
purple health.
Yeah, it is kind of a step back from, like, room full of robots with pinchers throwing bullets at you.
Oh. I think the purple... Hold on, let me check something out here. Oh, get...
You shouldn't have
No.
checked that out with your face, apparently.
I thought that was
nice.
regular...
It didn't cost you a health point.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be regular lava that, would go and, cause me to jump back out with my tail on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, no, it was an instant death lava pit.
Well, I mean, it wasn't lava, though, because you sank right into it, so it was, like, superheated acid, maybe? Is that, like, what they went with the Metroid games for that stuff?
I think so.
Possibly, although, at least in Metroid's case, just being in the same room as the lava is enough to kill you from the heat, which most video games do not do.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't think the 5-second rule applies to health nanofields. You're just gonna leave that one alone.
Oh, right. The purple nano health here. Oh, hold on. These are the... Because the enemy damage is scaling. Oh, god. Damn it, game. I was going to try and... These restore
Darn,
more
I guess
than...
you'll just have to take damage another way, Barry John.
Okay, fine. Here, somebody hit me. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, that's 2 damage, alright. I mean, it's still kind of a drop in the bucket, but, it'll add up.
But the thing about the purple health is that the blue health restores 1 hit of nanotech. The purple ones restore multiples, so...
Not that it matters too much because we've leveled up significantly.
Yeah.
And now we're just throwing around ninja stars like Macross missiles.
I mean, I'm glad that the spawn rate of those spawners isn't real high. That would get really annoying real fast. And otherwise it's basically just relying on meat shields and no other particular defense of the spawner.
Come on.
So the stakes might have been reset a little bit, but they're really nothing out of the ordinary here.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. Like, this is a point of no return, so, like, if this section was too hard, the player would just get trapped here.
Which is why they give you the, oh! Hey! What's that?
In case of emergency, break glass with wrench. Hold on. This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock. Ooh, I love logic puzzles. Let's see. If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
I already have a wrench.
Does more damage.
And so, we have, for the first time in the game's history, a melee weapon upgrade.
It's got glowing lights on it, so that means it's stronger.
Okay,
Yep.
but I still want the rock. Come on.
Yeah,
So-
I want a rock upgrade. I want to trade out my rock for a better rock.
So the original Omni Wrench you have, the Omni Wrench 9000, is scaled to deal 1 point of damage per hit. The 10,000 we've got here deals 2 points of damage per hit, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it
That's
makes
double damage.
that's
That's
double.
huge.
yeah. Because
And look,
there's
especially with the
challenges.
overhead strike, that's going to be a lot of damage.
No, these
Yep.
trolley guys are being knocked away in half the hits.
Yeah, when you need enemies to get off you, killing them twice as fast is a huge upgrade. If you're using the wrench for that purpose, of course.
What
Hold
are they even
on,
breathing on you? It looks like rust gas.
wait. Okay, so that purple guy did me 4 health points restored. But I was about to say, Speedball, rust monsters? Really?
Yeah, it could
I
be
haven't-
like, it could either be venom or it could be like capsaicin laced liquid or something.
I'm just going to be slightly rude here.
Yeah. I mean, there's being an action hero, and then there's just being efficient.
Man, imagine if I hadn't cleared the way out a little bit beforehand.
Yeah, imagine if you didn't have, how many is that? 16 full wedges of health here? Like, you'd still be taking damage real fast. At least they're
But
giving
you're
you
right, like-
regular fill-ups pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Like, this might not be a tremendously hard section, but it's not nothing either.
yeah. I mean, part of it is that they are giving you the chance to, go, wait a second, my wrench is much more powerful now.
Yeah, I think they probably auto-equipped it too, I bet, even if you had a gun out, which I think you did.
I did, but it didn't auto-equip. Okay.
Oh.
There doesn't seem to be anything to... Okay, I guess you're gonna have to glide down.
Yep, it's a
Yep.
good glide. I mean, you've had plenty of chances to, like, try this out, and, like, note that it doesn't have, like, a dramatic fall-off. So, it's a good glide.
Now, I can't do that.
You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, he's she.
They just cannot have a
changes
dramatic
nothing.
moment. Oh, right.
Where's the experiment?
We have returned it to Mr. Fizz Widget.
So everybody,
Just
meet
put the whole
Angela,
galaxy in
who is
imminent danger.
whose
Put
status
no
as a
time,
Lombax
stand
is
around,
currently
explain
on the
it.
side of
If
no,
you
she's
have
not.
Any intention of fixing the mess you've made? Watch
Well,
this.
it's a big galaxy. There could be creatures out there that look just like Lombaxes.
Oh no! Good thing that wasn't little Susie. Here at the Megacorp testing facility, we make sure the products you buy are safe for you and your family.
Must have
These are
toning
just a
him.
few of the products we've rejected to help
That
keep
robot
you
has
safe.
family, too.
The Tiny Tots
Yeah.
Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, Self-Wedgifying Underwear, and the Lawn Ninjas. So the next time your toaster doesn't explode in your face, say a little thank you to the Megacorp testing facility.
Wow, she's got a few bolts loose. What does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that location.
Well,
Please note at this time, Angela could have explained the whole plot, except for one particular twist. And she didn't.
Yeah,
It's time for
that's-
exposition! She leaves.
But we still... we have to deal with that. Activate vendor. Actually, hold on. I think something else I want will be in there. But let's talk to the guy first.
Yeah, maybe he knows where a cantina is.
Sir,
Yeah,
that's my
we'll need a fast pilot who can do this, to do the Kessel Run.
Belong to the cosmos.
No. That's definitely mine.
This vessel suffers from wounded char. Only the power of the crystals can hope to heal it.
crystals, sir?
Crystals? Like those found in the desert.
On behalf of everybody in my audience who lived through the 1960s, there are no apologies.
Well,
There's
we don't
no
have any
way to
more
apologize
ideas.
for this.
Let's go grab a few crystals.
Yeah, we just need to get Cheech and Chong on this case.
Alright, so 10 crystals. So we in the audience, well, actually I won't say we in the audience. Oh, nothing in here. What comes
it's,
up?
There's a big, giant area full of,
Sand!
we gotta come up with some stuff to put in there, right?
Yep. And unfortunately, this is an open world segment of the game.
Well, there's a question mark. That looks interesting.
True, that looks like a plot.
So all that stuff we went through before, that was just that one tiny squiggle of a hallway, huh?
Sure was.
Continue point. Oh, excuse me, gentlemen.
Seems like a little bit more structure here. Yeah, that is doing some solid damage, but you only get 25 of those shots, so better make them count.
Mm-hmm. Don't just run around like I do and, slam things. Oh, I know what I need to do here.
Oh, there's standing water in here. That's where all the flies are coming from. Gross.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta deal with that, but I need to go quick select. Let's bring... Oh, did I mean to do that? Screw it. I meant to do that.
Do you think the decoy glove would be any help in keeping those flies off you, or would that only
Probably...
help in...
It probably would help at some point, but I'm more... The decoy glove... Hold on. Come.
They're just waiting.
Yeah.
Very politely,
Well-
but still.
Die.
Okay, there you go. I guess it would be more help if you were going to be lingering in an area for longer, but if you're just trying to push through, that seemed like it would be more liable to just getting yourself surrounded.
So here comes the fun part. If
Oh,
I
how are
tried...
we going to get rid of the thermal energy to freeze this at place instead?
Oh, speedball. Fair enough. Yeah. So the goal is to stand on this end, raise up the other side, and then freeze the whole water in place so that it stays.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, there's
right,
not
didn't-
really much else here that would have worked, so...
Did we also not drain the heat out of the last pool for ice also? Didn't that max out the heat in our gun?
No, the gun heat is whatever is needed at the moment.
Okay, never mind.
It's
then.
a thermometer. Like, it measures the thermal capacity of the thing you're pointing it at, not like the gun. The gun doesn't really have a heat reservoir per se.
See,
Yeah, it's not like the vacuum
For
gun from the first game where you had to suck things up and then shoot them out.
Yeah, I was thinking you had to get rid of the energy from the first thing that you were gonna do. Yeah.
Nope, it's just Maxwell's Demon and a gun. That's all.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not like the aqua gun in the first game either, where yes, you stored water.
Yeah, I mean, there's some science fiction, like, nanomachines going on here. I mean, how else do you get a perfectly frozen waterfall like this?
Oh, you're trying to bounce between them like Assassin's Creed? Yeah, there we go. Yep. Or perhaps I should have said Prince of Persia.
Man, I have not played enough Prince of Persia, but I sure do not remember, like, ice pillars in that game.
No ice pillars, but you did do a jumping off pillars left and right to climb thing a bunch.
I think ice pillars might have been a thing in the PS3 game. Yeah, that's a franchise that's seen its ups and downs as well.
No kidding.
Oh,
Shiny. You know it's gotta be good if it's hovering in midair.
And so now we have the glider.
Man, if I was, like, walking through the city park and, like, I saw, like, a French baguette that was hovering in midair and glowing and rotating around 360 degrees, I would pick that up, because that was a quest item.
Oh, son of a...
On a counterpoint, it would never be able to leave your inventory, and you wouldn't be
that's
allowed
true.
to eat it. That's actually one of the funniest takes I've ever seen on that is in the lesser-known game Summoner 2. There's a bunch of shrines throughout this one, like, aquatic city, and you may wind up with a bunch of items, and one guy, for example, has the perfect orange. And he's like, well, and you ask him, well, aren't you going to eat it? No! That would be an offense to the gods. But you can't eat a perfect orange, but this thing is too perfect. It's also an offense to the gods uneaten. You have to offer it at, like, the shrine of a sun god because it looks kind of like the sun. But other than that, you can't eat it.
All right, so totally
Nice flying,
not
by the way.
option. Yeah, I only screwed up once.
So now that we have a glider, is that going to help us out in the desert or off of cliffs or what?
It is strictly a mini game device where you fly through. Okay, I'm going to have to go to GameFAQs. So, what the game doesn't tell you is that you see crystals there.
Oh, hey, that's a glowing thing.
Yep. There are 100 crystals in the game, or in this section here. I only need 10 to get my ship fixed up.
That is a good wrench.
Yeah. But the guy
What's
there
that?
also.
What's that pearl that came out of it?
Oh, that's a health bar.
Oh, okay.
See,
You were saying?
it's health. Actually, now that Speedball called it a pearl, you know what this reminds me of? This really does look like a shield upgrade from Descent.
Yeah.
Descent 3?
Maybe. But I'm
So,
gonna.
anyway, time to hoof it through the desert.
Yeah, so what's going to happen, people, is basically after we're done recording today's episodes, I'm going to come back to this desert and I'm going to go through and I'm going to do all of the crystals. I don't know how long it's going to take me. Honestly, it's one of those things where
Yeah, it's the sort of thing you can get done in, like, one evening and one good solid session, but, like, I really think they intended you to come back here later when you're a little bit better equipped. That's why they only made you get 10 of these instead of, like, 20.
Ah, so this guy gives you stuff the more crystals you find. Okay.
He pays you like 1,000. Hold on.
That's a little big for you.
He has his own crap.
Tesla claw.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't even...
it looks big, but, like, if you can still stun it out of its attack, and it only has the one attack, it's not all that. I mean, it's trying to maintain distance, but, like, again, you have guns that are effective at this range. He even gets tired. Wow.
He's standing up too tall. I can't aim upwards with this gun to hit him properly.
Yeah, like, you don't get, like, auto-aim with this, I think, because it's in the air, so what I usually did for those was just, like, run towards it, jump up in the air, and then shoot, like, unassisted aim forward, and that usually hits it.
There's
or, like,
also
if
that
it
dune
gets
that you
out of
can
control,
stand
then
on
obviously
nearby.
you just run away from it, and it's fine. This works, too, you know, there's a lot of solutions.
Yeah,
Oh,
also...
you blasted his shell off.
There we go.
Yeah, a hill. There you go.
Yeah.
It is neat how, like, the wave, like, actually conforms to the hill, and,
Yeah.
like, you can
Instead
actually
of
see
clipping,
it bend properly.
instead of clipping through it or something.
So,
I
that
will
just
admit-
reinforces one of the core lessons of this game, is that being on the ground is for suckers, and if you're in the air, like, you're fine.
Silence, groundwalker. Never seen an angler fish that used an actual fishing line of energy to kill you.
I'll admit that there is a degree of creativity involved with that.
Yeah. I like... Yeah, the monsters are interesting. I mean, except for these crawly guys who just kind of attack you, but most of the enemies have been interesting.
True.
I'm glad at least that the crystals kind of auto-magnetize to your wallet, because it would be really unfortunate if, like, you blew open the crystal, like, with gunfire from this far out, and then, like, you just didn't get the crystal.
It, like, got lost in the geometry or something.
Okay, you have to get at least a little closer. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, screw it. Not even gonna try. Go away.
Yeah, you can't just, like, out-snipe and, like, yank the crystal from the ambush. You still have to approach the ambush, get got by the ambush, and then get the crystal. And the homing weapon won't home in on the crystal because it's not an enemy, so it'll hit it by accident, but it won't hit it automatically.
Alright, that's 8. There's 100 of these things lying around. I'm not looking forward to the grind of getting through it all.
Well, if we really wanted...
like I've been obliquely hinting at, I think it's easier to do it later, but you can do it now if you really want to. Please don't.
Well, part of it for me is a case of if I get all the monetary rewards for it, I can then spend it on a lot of the weapons I've been ignoring.
Oh yeah, like in a game like this, well, I wouldn't call it short, but like there's so many more guns that then you're gonna basically use on a first playthrough. It's just so easy to find like a few guns that are your favorite and just use them all the time, and then oops, we're in the end game now.
Now I want Clank to just pick up a handful of sand and offer it to the guy. Technically, these are all very tiny silicon crystals.
Well,
yeah,
that's
but do
11.
they have chi in them?
Yeah, I'm thinking about
it. And one for the
You're probably right. I'll have to come back later when I'm a bit more equipped.
Yeah, like you could clear out this place, it just takes so long. You're gonna want some better guns, I'm sure.
Yeah.
was pretty impressive.
Quick,
Bring
undo
more
the damage
bolts,
to the
and I'll
model.
pay you cold hard bolts.
Retexture the ship.
I think
You can
Yoda
find
did it
vast
better, by
amounts
the
of
way.
bolts by exploring the desert and finding crystals.
Yeah,
You
he
know-
even fixed the paint job on it. That's pretty impressive.
This would be a scam except for the fact that he seems to actually have psychic powers.
And he seems to be rich. He's got at least 90,000 bolts, so...
Yeah.
Yep. So, I think that's going to be it for this particular episode, everybody. I'm not going to show you... I'm not going to have Laylite and Speedball sit here and watch me grind my way through the desert, because that's just stupid.
Yeah, like, there are some different ambushes out there from what I remember, but it does drag on if you want to do it now.
Yeah. It was also brought to my attention that I really do need to go back and do the B2 Brawler Challenge here in the... much sooner, because the reward is a plot device.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta get that.
Yeah. But that will be probably sometime in the near future, because I think I need that plot device for Dabo. I want to thank both of you guys for joining me, and hopefully everything will work out in the future. Hopefully.
Well, hey, thanks for doing the boss fights and